I want to talk this morning about equipment and specifically preparation. And I've got a good story from my run on the weekend that hopefully highlights what I'm getting at. So the feral pig is on the Bibbulmun Track and it's in November. So I'll be running throughout the day and it will most likely be quite hot. So part of my planning is that I'll be wearing calf socks, and the reason for that is twofold. It's to protect against the sun, but also to protect against the ticks that are on the Bibbulmun Track at that time of the year. So spoiler alert for those who didn't realise there were ticks. Sorry about that. So anyway, this last Saturday I did a run from Kalamunda to Mundaring and back, and I thought it was a good time to wear my gators and my calf socks, which I don't generally wear in training. You know, it was really tough. It's a really tough section of the course anyway, but I was pretty shattered, and I woke up on Sunday and my calves were really tight, tighter than I can remember them being after any session. And I've done that leg of the course before, only a few weeks ago, and I've been running some hills, so I was a bit concerned as to what had happened. Talking to my physio daughter, she suggested that the compression calf socks might have caused my calves to then press back against the sock, and thereby, I guess in my words, so it's maybe not the correct explanation, but that they maybe stayed engaged the whole time due to that compression. And it certainly felt like that could be the case, because as I say, they were hugely tight. So I've had that experience now, and I still want the sunscreen, so I'll look into getting something without the compression, to cover my calves. But I've seen other examples. That one was really sort of unexpected for me on the weekend, but thankfully, as I say, I've gone through that. But some other examples of things I've seen. There was a guy coming towards the end of a marathon who had blood coming down his shirt from his nipples from where he'd been chafed so badly that it had caused bleeding. And that's just bad preparation. It's not being used to the equipment that you're wearing. I saw someone else that I knew also towards the end of a marathon running with blood running down the insides of their legs, and talking to them later, they said that they had a newish pair of shorts that had a netting in it, and that netting had just started slicing into their legs, and that's just got to be real painful, something you don't need at that point. And again, it's a preparation thing. For me, I have sort of rampant toenails and I've just got to stay on top of them and make sure that they're really short. And even sometimes I just need to put tape on, even if they're not having any problems, just to make sure that they don't. Otherwise I just get a sock full of blood at the end of it. Another one that happened to me, which again was unexpected, is I wear a small ultra band, that I have my race number on, so that I don't have to pin it to my shirt. I might want to change my shirt and that sort of thing. Also, that race band, just a very light bit of elastic, but I only ever wear it during events. And during one event, it managed to chafe me, on both sides of my body, again really unexpectedly. So I just urge you, if I just go back to what I said about in ultra events, the smallest of issues can magnify over time and become a real problem. So, you know, you really need to make sure that you've had good preparation with whatever equipment that you're going to put on your body. You know, and that just includes absolutely everything. You know, leave nothing to chance and make no assumptions about, you know, how light something is and how it won't be an issue. You've just got to try it out. And you know, at the end of all of that, you'll minimise the issues, hopefully have none, and so there'll be no multiplication and no problems. And whoa, I guess after all of that, you know, you might have different experiences. I'd be interested to hear, you know, if you've had some other, you know, different quirky things. You know, the more that we can sort of tell each other about these things. So, you know, if you have, you know, start up a conversation in the comments below and let us know your experiences. And as usual, let's just keep going.